Hey, I'm Russ Murphy with the Christian Talk of the Town, and we're here at the ICM convention having just the best time with some of my best friends right here. I want you to meet Bruce and Betsy Mullen. Say hi to the folks out there.
Hello, how are you all?
These guys are some of the most fun people we ever have here. Just describe the style of music that you do.
Well, the style of music that Betsy and I sing is it sounds like country, like classical country, but then we've got a gospel message in our songs, and been writing them for I guess about 12 years now.
How long have y'all been traveling together?
We've been married almost 13 in December.
So you've been traveling the whole time?
Yes. That's all I've done is travel, and we got together a little. We sang for I don't know,
about 5 months before we got married.
Right. So
Now you've been to Nashville before this as a songwriter and singer artist.
I moved to Tennessee in the early 70s.
Right.
I had a record in the charts, so I moved down here, and I stayed right here for a few years, and then I was in and out, and then just got to be where I was more on the road all the time.
So what was your chart song?
It was a song called "Loving the Auctioneer."
Loving the Auctioneer. How does it go?
Kind of like Leroy Van Dyke.
Oh, I know. That's my favorite song of all time.
Come on, everybody, gather around and let me tell you what can happen at an auction yard. It's so sweet and fine. Love can happen anytime. And then the chorus is, won't you tell me that you love me? Can you tell that I need you? Won't you come to me? Tell me that you will. Come a little closer. Can you tell that I need you? Won't you give me? Won't you give me? Won't you bid the dollar? Say the dollar. Hear the dollar bid.
You know, you're so shy. I mean, you will not sing for anything, will you? I mean, all you got to do is just sing. So, what were some of your favorite music growing up? Who'd you like?
Well, my parents were older, so I listened to the older artists like Patsy Cline, Jim Reeves, Burl Ives, Hank Williams
Wilburn
Sr.
Brothers and
No, not
Lefty
him so
Frizzell?
much. No.
Well, I missed that, didn't I?
No, yeah, I had older, and then Dad was a logger, so then we had the Loggers Reward albums in there about loggers. So
Right.
I grew up basically with the older artists.
Okay. Now, where do y'all mostly sing? What venues do you sing at mostly?
Well, we do a lot of county fairs, and we do a lot of churches when we're in certain areas,
Right.
and then we do a lot of the RV parks in the wintertime down in Arizona.
Now, when you do the RV parks and the fairs, stuff like that, are you able to share the gospel?
We plant seeds.
Okay.
When we do the RV parks, we have an impersonation show that we do, complete with costume changes. The
Oh, my
first
goodness.
set, the second set we come back and we take requests, and then we start the gospel, and we close out the show with the gospel.
So,
And-
in impersonations, now what do you mean? Now, who do you do?
We do a lot of the old country
Well, like,
music. When we're in Arizona, you know, with the people that are down there, they like
Marty Robbins,
yeah,
Elvis,
Conway Twitty, and that type of stuff.
Johnny
so
Cash,
we do that.
Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline.
Then we open it up to what they want to hear.
And they do requests?
You bet.
So now you must do some females, so who do you do?
I do Loretta and Patsy Cline and Little Skeeter Davis and Dottie West and just a few others.
Now, did Skeeter Davis sing The End of the World?
Yes.
Can you give me just a few seconds of that?
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore?
Oh, I agree.
Don't they know it's the end of the world? Anyway.
So
I don't know.
far, and you do a great El Paso, Marty Robbins.
Oh, thank
Can
you.
you do just a little bit of that for us?
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Oh, that is great. Now, my first time I went to Kenya years ago, Billy Graham had been there, and Skeeter Davis was on his program. So everybody there wanted to know, did I know Skeeter Davis? And they were singing The End of the World to me. I said, well, I don't know her, but I know who she is. So that's great. Have you ever met some of these stars before?
I've seen Skeeter Davis, and I've met a lot of the country stars when I lived down here, and then of course I've been on a few record labels and toured with some of the country.
Who are some of the people you've met?
Well, I toured with Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
I toured with Freddie Hart. And I was with Buck Owens. Well, I was with Buck Owens for 1 year. We signed a 6-year contract, but
And you travel with him?
I didn't travel with Buck Owens, but I did travel with Freddie Hart.
Okay. Did you know Don Rich and those guys?
I met him, and he worked on a few of the sessions, and I was down there when he got in his motorcycle accident.
Oh yeah, that Bakersfield sound though was a different country sound that they brought.
It was.
And so, have you met some of your?
No, I've not met too many.
Okay, but you know, my suggestion for y'all is to do what? Sonny and share, okay? If you can do that. Well, now, if people want to get a hold of you, how would be the best way? If someone wanted to book you at an RV park or at a church or anywhere, how do you get in contact with you?
Probably the best way is the internet. We was on our way down here, and somebody contacted us by, I don't know, the email or texting or where it was, but they found us on the internet. So probably I let Betsy handle all that internet stuff.
So what's the web address?
The web address is brucebetsymullen.com, or they can email us at info@brucebetsymullen.com.
Small case all the way through?
Small case all the way through.
About how many days of the year are you singing?
Just right off the top of my head, I would say we're away from home about 3/4 of the time, and we're usually singing someplace just about every week. So,
well, I want to tell the viewers here, I've known y'all for 8 years maybe, and this convention would not be the same without them. They are so much fun, and if I was a pastor or at an RV park, these guys would come in and make people smile and laugh and get a chance to share the gospel too. So you're some of my heroes, and you're some of the best that we have here. So thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you
Thank you for
guys.
having us. Thank you.